Please tell me you've got good news, Faye.
Afraid not. Network's still down.
We're losing people out there. We need to get you guys back to full strength again.
There's an active protocol. We've sent agents from all over the country to DC. We're doing everything we can.
Isn't there anything we can do here to help, to speed things up?
If we could, we would have done it already. Whoever attacked the network knew what they were doing. They hit it right in the nerve center.
So, that's it then? The division's done?
We're never done, Roy. We adapt and overcome. We find solutions in the face of adversity. Call the others. It's time to talk strategy. You want your agent back? I need a trade.
What kind of trade, Agent Lau?
Information. I'm sick of the rumor mill bullshit. I know Alicia. She was a good agent. She was a good person. She dedicated her life to teaching kids, and now she works for you. What the hell did you do to her?
We didn't do anything to her. I made her an offer and she took it.
What kind of offer?
I told her that anything she wanted, regardless of how ridiculous, we could find a way to get it for her. That our resources were vast and wide, that the people we work with are legitimate and are working toward rebuilding what is broken.
Who do you work with?
That information is not for sale. That's what you're asking, then I'm afraid our negotiations are over. It was nice talking to you, Lau.
Fair enough. Need to know? Then tell me something else, and Alicia is yours.
Go ahead.
How are you getting supplies in and out of the city? I know you're working with someone.
Careful, Faye. You don't want to make Isaac upset. He hit me like that again, he'll think you've gone rogue. You teamed up with the JTF. We do what we have to.
You got a concussion?
You're the one who isn't thinking straight. What's your mission, Agent? To save what remains?
To ensure survival. That we live on. That when we finally get back on our feet, there is something left to stand on.
Cool story, Faye. And how's that working out for you?
It's hard, but we're stable.
Sure, for now. What about next week? Or the week after? Or when you haven't had a Sarah delivery for months and the medicine runs out and the people who work together so well right now turn on one another? What are you gonna do then, Faye?
We will adapt. We will work together and find a way to move forward.
And when they steal your tech and turn your turrets against you, what'll you do then, Faye?
What I have to, Alicia.
I'm doing the same. You're not there yet, but you'll see we're the same.
I'm not like you. I'm not a traitor.
I'm not a traitor. I'm effective. I can see where this is going and who can actually make a change. You'll figure it out eventually. Or you'll die. Either way, my boys will find me soon enough, and then you'll need to make a choice.
What choice is that?
To let me go. Or see if you're good enough to take on my team.
Sometimes I can't believe you're my sister.
Love you too.
After everything that happened with the first wave, how can you still think the division is the answer?
You don't burn down the institution because one employee goes rogue.
It wasn't one.
You know me. I don't quit.
Well, you don't have to quit. You can keep doing your mission. I'm just saying, maybe it shouldn't be as a division agent. It should be as Faye.
I can't protect you on my own.
You've got Rhodes, Benitez, and Candle. You're not on your own.
Their support. They don't have the resources we need.
Yeah, well, resources aren't everything, Faye.
Heather, let me know if you still think that when you run out of food. And I'll keep doing what I have to make sure that doesn't happen.
Lau! Come in! Come in, Lau!
This is Agent Lau.
We've been attacked! The Rikers attacked the Hell's Kitchen settlement!
Is everyone okay?
No! It's a disaster! They breached the perimeter!
How?
Turrets were offline! They must have cut the power or something!
God damn it. What about the patrols?
They were between shifts!
What do you mean between shifts?
They were sleeping! We didn't have enough guards. The Rikers must have noticed the pattern.
God damn it, my sister?
I don't know. We haven't been able to get a hold of her.
I'm on my way. I know you were there.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hell's Kitchen.
Sure, I've been to Hell's Kitchen.
You attacked the settlement.
We took some stuff that belonged to us. Some idiots tried to start a fight over it. Not our fault it ended the way it did.
You killed my sister!
Oh yeah? Don't remember. Guess I must have shot her in the back.
God damn you. God fucking damn you! shouldn't have cut back on patrols.
We couldn't have known this would happen.
You couldn't have known. I told you this would happen. And now...
Do you need anything?
A goddamn fucking time machine.
Best I can do is whiskey. I found a bottle last week.
Drinking isn't gonna bring my sister back.
No, but it might help you forget. Until it doesn't sting as much.
Give me the bottle. Who are you working with?
Still haven't figured it out. Thought you were better than this.
I just want to confirm it.
You scared?
Never.
You should be.
We took out the LMB. I'm not afraid of Black Tusk.
So you are as smart as you pretend to be.
I'm a lot of things. You shouldn't underestimate me. Now, tell me about your first meeting with Schaefer.
How do you know about Schaefer?
We can't keep going like this. We need more guards.
We don't really have any other options.
We can recruit more people.
From where? The Rikers? The settlement high school?
We can align ourselves with another settlement. Haven.
After everything that's happened, I don't think you and Paul trying to work together again is such a great idea.
Rhodes and I can work it out. He's not completely unreasonable.
No, he's perfectly reasonable. But too many of your agents have gone rogue. I don't blame him for not trusting the division.
You act like we're the problem. Like we're the cancer and not the medicine trying to fight it.
Faye, sometimes it's the treatment that kills you.
You were a good agent.
I'm a great agent.
You're rogue. You betrayed the division.
Just because my watch is red, it doesn't mean I've gone rogue.
That's exactly what it means.
No, it means that Isaac is not as smart as his programmer thought he was.
You're working with Black Tusk.
So are a lot of people. Black Tusk isn't the problem. Being a good little foot soldier and ignoring what has to be done is the problem.
You're off mission, Alicia.
No, Faye. You're the one who's off mission. We were recruited because we're adaptable. We can problem solve and have critical thinking skills.
We are supposed to be autonomous. We're supposed to think for ourselves and find solutions to complex problems with limited resources. And part of finding solutions is recognizing what can be exploited and deciding whether the risk is worth the reward.
You've already lost everything, Faye. Why are you still holding on to this childish notion that being loyal to the division is still the right thing to do?
So what's our situation? Give it to me straight. I don't want any of this mamby-pamby bullshit people have been feeding me about what's going on.
Mr. President, it's bad. Whoever planned this timed it perfectly. We've already got outbreaks in 22 cities domestically and 14 internationally, and the reports are still coming in.
Do we have any idea who's responsible? Or is this a natural outbreak?
Negative on that, sir. DCD has just confirmed the pathogen is a smallpox variant. There's no way that got loose where it did, when it did, without some help.
So who was it? Moscow? Beijing?
They've got problems of their own, sir. The truth is we don't know. We just don't know.
Are you sure you want to do this? The optics are going to be terrible.
With all due respect, Mr. Mendez, screw the optics. Manhattan's in a crisis state, and this is the one club I've got left in my bag. Hell if I'm not gonna take a swing.
Agreed. Hopefully, this will only be needed for a short time, and we can deal with the fallout once the crisis is past. And if it's not over quickly, what do we do then?
Then you better learn some useful skills, because if this thing drags on, the damn optics will be the least of our worries. Carlos, thank you for taking my call. I understand you've got your hands full, too. No, I understand. Not the time for pleasantries. No, we're no closer to finding a cure. Look, if we had anything, we'd be sharing it. This is bigger than borders. But these rumors of a broad-spectrum antiviral are just that. Rumors. Now, let's talk about this proposal of yours to shut down the border crossings in El Paso. I know you've got a lot of people headed south from there right now that you can't afford to take care of. Believe me, we don't want to outsource our problems to you.
What we've got on the table is a possible solution.
What we've got is a possible disaster. We haven't done nearly enough field testing on your solution. We don't even know if it's toxic, for God's sake.
What we do know is that people are dying, and this stuff kills the green poison. How many deaths do you want on your hands because we waited for Tess to come back to tell us what we already knew?
Fine, you've got my authorization. But God help us if you screw this up.
We start spraying in 2 days. In the meantime, you can announce a new program designed to stop the spread of green poison and look like a hero. And when this is all over, I'll say, I told you so.
I hope to God you get the chance.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
About Waller?
No. What's the latest? Has he decided Russia's responsible after all?
No. He's dead.
Tell me you're lying.
I swear, I'm not. A heart attack got him an hour ago. They couldn't revive him.
Shit. That means that Mendez is in charge.
Is that all you can say at a time like this?
It's all I can afford to say.
Let's get this rolling. Lannon, Guzman, you're going to help out the kitchen on 2nd Street Northwest. They're getting overwhelmed and could use a few more hands.
Got it. Let's go.
Taylor, Zimmerman, you're together at the shelter on I Street. No policy debates while you're out there, you hear me?
Oh, come on, man. You never let me have any fun.
Fun times come later. For now, we've got hospitals, shelters, and food kitchens that are all getting swamped, and they need a helping hand, regardless of politics. So get out there, keep your mouth shut, and help the people. That is what we're here to do, remember?
Yeah, come on, Taylor. I'll drive.
All right. Now that we've got that settled, Blevins, Cole, you're up next.
Okay, people, let's keep this ball rolling. Ramon, what have you got?
We've got the Iowa delegation on board if they get the amendment about biofuels.
How many are left in the Iowa delegation?
4. The rest are all sick.
Well, let's hope those 4 stay healthy. Who else can we count on?
Hey, just got this. The junior senator from Nebraska just sent her staff home for the duration.
Damn it, we were counting on her support once we got through the house.
You have to wonder if it's worth it.
What is? This?
Yeah. I mean, it's getting really bad out there. Shouldn't we be, doing something else to help?
You mean instead of trying to push through an energy bill with the world falling to pieces?
Well, yeah.
Look, sooner or later this is going to pass. And when it does, all the problems we're dealing with now, they'll still be there. So it makes sense for us to keep trying to deal with them because someone has to.
And because we're at the bottom of the pay scale.
That too.
The bug out is set for tomorrow at noon.
I still don't feel right about it, Senator. We should be staying here and...
And doing what? Getting sick? Dying? We need to keep the government of this country intact so we can get through this crisis. And that means getting the hell out of Dodge for the duration.
President Mendez is going to need help.
What Mendez needs, you can't give him. Now start packing. Once that caravan rolls out, it's not stopping until we get to Raven Rock.
Gentlemen, ladies, I don't think I need to tell you the situation is dire. Exactly how bad it is, that's what we're here to discuss. Ambassador Minich, you have a report?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. President. Unfortunately, it's not an optimistic one. If you look at the projections here, you will see that the infection is spreading despite our best efforts to contain it. Make no mistake, we are looking at a worst-case scenario. We have verified cases on every continent and 147 countries, with the number growing pretty much daily. Infections are radiating out from major travel hubs into smaller cities and rural areas. In short, even the most draconian quarantine measures have failed. We need to concentrate on relief efforts and on finding a cure.
It's clear that a small-scale activation didn't do the trick. Hell, it went backwards on us. We've got reports of agents going rogue.
With all due respect, Mr. President, you can't toe-dip in a situation like this. Half measures aren't worth squat.
Half measures my ass. Those agents have full executive authority and the most advanced tech in our arsenal.
None of that matters if you chuck them into the deep end without a lifeline. Jesus, Larry, you've read history books.
Fine. Call Louis Chang and let him know the second wave is a go.
I swear, Ellis, you ever get the feeling that there's something funny going on?
There's nothing funny about this situation, Mr. President.
Knock it off. You know what I mean.
I'm not sure that I do.
It's just all of this feels harder than it should. Like there's something pushing back against everything we're doing.
You sit in the big office. There's always going to be people pushing back reflexively on anything you do. You know I've got your back, and so does the country. So, worry less about the hypothetical crises, and let's deal with the real one we've got facing us right now.
The situation's that bad?
It's worse. We should have done this a week ago, but Mendez wanted to put on a brave face for the public.
He's not going, is he?
No, he's not. But we're getting what's left of the Senate, Congress, and Cabinet out of town. The Pentagon has already moved their people.
Pentagon's always ahead of the curve. So what's the plan for White House staff?
I'm sorry. You're considered non-essential personnel. They're not pulling you out.
I see. Well, I guess I better get back to work then. There's gotta be something inessential around here for me to be doing. Joint Base Andrews, this is Air Force One on approach. Do you copy?
We read you loud and clear. Welcome home. I've got you on a bearing of 100 at 60 Angels, over.
Sounds about right. Gonna alter course to the southeast, heading 150, then come around and Parker.
Sounds good. It'll be good to... Wait a minute, what's that?
Andrews, what are you reading?
We've got a SAM. Evade. Evade.
Copy that. I see it. Initiating evasive maneuvers. Shit, we're not gonna make it!
Air Force One? Air Force One.
Mayday, mayday! This is Air Force One. We have a missile impact and are going down. Repeat, we are going down.
Now? Hold up. They're still too spread out.
This is gonna be good.
Not if they notice us first. Keep your goddamn head down.
Look at those idiots. They have no idea what's coming.
That's the fucking idea. Get your fucking head down.
What are we waiting for? They're not even armed. This is gonna be a fucking piñata party.
If you're expecting candy, you're in for some disappointment.
The candy isn't the fun part. The fun part is seeing it fly everywhere when you whack the shit out of the piñata. I don't think I'm gonna be too disappointed.
Where's the prisoners?
I got tired of them moaning.
So you let them go?
No, I didn't let them go.
Motherfucker, we were gonna trade them.
Oh well.
That's what you're gonna tell Diesel when he asks why you killed them?
I didn't kill them. The dogs did.
What dogs?
I don't know. Some dogs. I didn't ask their fucking names. Oh, but they must have been fucking hungry. 'Cause damn, once they sniffed blood, it was chow time.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Well, whatever. Diesel ain't gonna do shit except huff and puff a little.
They're running.
Not fast enough.
I don't know. They're hauling ass.
No way they can outrun Sherry. She's a fucking puma.
That's one tired-looking puma.
She's usually faster.
Oh, I can't watch this anymore. And they're liable to get away. Hand me my rifle.
Shoot the dude. The girl will try to help him, and you'll be able to bag her too. Oh, what a bitch! She just left him there.
Yeah. I feel a little bad for this guy. First he gets shot and he gets fucking backstabbed.
I don't think we can carry anymore. Not even these meds? The box don't weigh much. The weight isn't the issue. It's just too much stuff. Are you sure about leaving this shit? I don't want to, but it's just asthma medication. I doubt there's a lot of asthmatics around anymore. Wait, I got an idea. Call Jay over here. What for? I'm betting he can rig this box so it'll blow the fuck out of anyone who tries to pick it up. Oh, that's cold. Hey, Jay! Come over here a minute.
I've called this meeting because we all have a common enemy. The True Sons are gaining a foothold in this city, and the more we fight amongst ourselves, the worse it's gonna get.
I ain't afraid of those bitches, and I don't need some punk-ass motherfucker telling me what my crew can and can't do.
I'm not trying to lay down the law, but if we don't find common ground, we will get wiped off the map.
Then what do you suggest?
We form a council. You have a problem, you leave your piece at the door, and we deal with it together, as an organization.
What is this shit?
It's called politics.
So you mean like a treaty?
Like a treaty. How you run your crew is your business.
I'm game.
Fuck it, I'm down. And? Fine. It's settled then.
Gather around, you bags of shit. It's time to hit the books. Okay, to make spice, all you need to do is spray the plants, get them all nice and moist, then spread them out on a table to dry. Quiet down! Fuck this up and the boss will have your nuts in a meat grinder! When they feel firm to the touch, take them over to packaging to get blinged up. Easy peasy. What did I tell you? This ain't high school. Misbehave in my classroom, and you don't get detention. You get ballistic therapy.
We've hit pay dirt, fellas. Delivery from our secret admirers.
It's about time. I need an upgrade.
So why do you think they're giving us all this shit?
Because they know we the baddest motherfuckers in D.C.
Hand me that 9.
Hey, look. This one's got buttons and shit.
That's one BFG.
Those true sons ain't gonna know what hit them.
We going postal on those jackasses.
Hell yeah.
I ain't got no time for all this politics bullshit. If I wanted that kind of life, I would have gone to college. Something funny?
You, college, doesn't quite add up.
Fuck you.
We got a lot of dead wood on this council.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that they won't go down easy.
I got no problems pulling the trigger.
And that's exactly why college doesn't suit you. You're too emotional. Sometimes you gotta exercise restraint, assess the situation. If we do this, there will be repercussions, and we need to prepare for which way shit's gonna fall out.
If we want to survive, all this infighting needs to stop.
Sure. That's totally achievable.
Yeah, it better fucking be, because we can't beat true sons in a straight-up fight. We don't have the training or the discipline, so we have to be smarter than them. And fucking each other over at every opportunity isn't smart.
Depends whether you end up giving or receiving.
That's like arguing who gets the penthouse when the whole building's about to burn down.
Motherfucker, look around. Everything is burning down. All of it. If there's a chance you can get yourself a view from the top, why wouldn't you try?
Because there's an option not to die in a fucking fire. If we stop acting like it's too late to do anything, we could actually accomplish something. I say we tie this motherfucker to a noose.
Let's show the world what happens when they fuck with hyenas. Good job, fellas. So, it's true. When I was told they recovered the President of the United States, I almost didn't believe it. Needed to see it for myself. You seem awfully calm considering your predicament.
I'm in politics. I've been around enough liars and crooks to know when to be scared.
Careful, Mr. President. In here, you've got no power. You're nothing but currency.
What are you going to do with me?
Nothing. For now. But you should make yourself comfortable.
Manny,
Hey, Mom.
where are you? Are you okay? Have you talked to your brother?
Slow down, Mom. I'm okay. We're shipping out tomorrow. They haven't told us where yet.
You're not in New York, are you? They say it's really bad over there.
No, I'm not in New York, Mom. Look, did you stock up on fresh water like I told you?
I have 20 gallons. Carlo helped me. He's a good neighbor.
Good. And food?
And food. Look, Manny, I understand that things are much worse than they're saying on the news, but...
Ortega! Mount up! We're going!
Crap. I gotta go, Mom. I'll call you again when I get there, okay? Look after yourself.
I will. Stay safe, Manny. Besos.
Besos, Mom.
You Ortega, the comms guy?
That's me, sir. Where do you want me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you to the White House. You've been assigned to the SHD.
The division, sir. Aren't they running their own comms?
Yeah, they've taken a beating and need all the help they can get. As do we all.
Is it that bad, sir?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it, son. I got a clusterfuck of a botched quarantine to clean up and a full-bird colonel arrest. President Mendez seems incapable of deciding what fucking socks to wear every morning, let alone what to do about our country falling apart. And in the meantime, the streets are burning. But we'll manage. Somehow. You can hitch a ride with Ormson over there. Now get going.
Sir.
Give it to me straight, Manny.
It's bad, Major. A new faction has formed around Colonel Ridgway. Mostly guys that were under his command before he got arrested. They call themselves the True Sons.
Great. What else?
We're doing our best to protect the civilian settlements, but I can't see how we'll manage unless we're reinforced.
I'm working on it, but everybody's been hit hard by disease and desertions, and we can't just ignore border security and vital installations.
Understood, Major. It's a shit sandwich.
It's worse than that. It's a whole buffet of shit, but the stakes are too high to get finicky.
We've lost contact with outposts all over the country. I'm honestly not sure we'll make it through this one.
Agents are trickling in every other day or so that's something.
Except they're leaving other places worse off.
True, but DC has priority. If the city falls, the country falls with it.
Any news about our latest POTUS?
I'm pretty sure he survived the crash, at least.
Oh, that's something.
Where are we headed?
Georgetown. They want us to check on the Sarah post. Apparently there's been some trouble.
Some trouble.
That's what the major said. I asked for specifics, but she didn't have any.
I'm telling you, man. Somebody better step up and get organized, or we'll be sitting here with our dicks in our hands while the city falls apart. Did you hear about the riots in Bloomingdale?
I've been trying to catch up on my sleep.
15 confirmed dead. God knows how many wounded. Bunch of stores looted.
It's even worse in New York. I heard they quarantined all of Manhattan. That's crazy.
At least they're doing something.
Well, the National Guard's been called up. Should help some.
Yeah, that's all we need. Weekend warriors handling riots with machine guns.
Where are you taking her?
Roosevelt Island, quarantine zone, sir.
But she's not sick.
She's showing signs of infection, sir.
Then we should all go.
Mom! Mom!
No, don't worry, Amy. Daddy will look after you.
Step back, sir. You're not infected.
But you can't do this. We have rights.
I said step back.
Or what, you asshole? You're gonna shoot me?
Jim, don't!
Listen to your wife, man. Don't be stupid.
Fuck you. Come on, Amy. We'll see Mommy again soon.
All right, people, let's get this started. Wilson, give us the latest.
Yes, sir. At 1500 hours today, we sent a squad to investigate the situation on Roosevelt Island and deliver supplies. They were fired upon as they approached the shore.
Any casualties?
All hands.
Goddamn. We're not in contact with anyone on the island.
Not since the riots, sir.
That whole quarantine was a bad call.
Now, the question is, what do we do now? Any ideas?
There's clearly a hostile element on the island. We have to assume they're in control of the situation. I say we set up river patrols to keep them isolated. We can afford to wait them out.
Agreed. Get it done.
Sir, there's one more thing.
What?
Ridgway, sir. Some of the men are saying he and the others were put in the stockade on false charges.
That's horseshit.
Just thought you should know, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Wilson. Dismissed.
Hey, did you hear about Mendez?
Mm-hmm. I know he's dead.
He killed himself.
Sure.
Ate a fucking bullet.
Whoa.
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the guy. Stress must have gotten to him. Imagine all that responsibility.
Well, he kind of botched the job, if you ask me.
Well, true. Do you even have a president now?
I guess Ellis is it.
Who's Ellis?
Andrew Ellis. Speaker of the House next in line.
I could never work that shit out.
The fuck? How are this many agents assigned to Tribeca?
Not really that surprising. You check who lives around here? It's a who's who of Manhattan.
These people can get out whenever they damn well please.
They don't want to. These families have never faced adversity. Their biggest challenges are deciding what country to import their nannies from and which divorce and immigration lawyers to hire.
So what you're saying is silver spoons and detached from reality.
Got it on the first try. Smarter than you look.
I hope the division would be free from this type of corruption.
Nope. Check that side of the street. I think I saw a movement.
Roger that.
Was I unclear?
Don't patronize me, Keener.
I'm honestly asking, because you still haven't delivered.
You realize that moving our entire operation south takes time, don't you?
Do I look like a man who cares about your problems? I care about one thing, the delivery of the supplies I asked for.
You'll get them. This shit is hard to find.
You got 24 hours. If I don't get a delivery by then, I'll make what happened to Heavy look downright pleasant compared to the rest of your crew.
Wait. What the fuck did you do to Heavy?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Don't make me come back.
What are you doing doing with the inmates?
Well, they'll stay here.
You're leaving people in lockup?
Not everyone. Low-risk inmates have already been released, but the rest will have to remain in their cells. It's for everyone's safety. We can't ensure their transition into society.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
It's not your call to make, Agent. You have a direct order to escort me off the island.
My orders are to serve the people. It's a shame I got distracted doing my job and wasn't here in time to save you.
Wait, what are you doing? Hey, no, stop!
You recognize me?
Not really. Rikers? You a former inmate or one of the new recruits?
I was 2 cells over when you threw the warden's keys to Barrett.
Hope you're not looking for a handout.
Nah, ain't like that. I thought you'd like to hear about an opportunity.
I'm listening.
Barrett took a bullet. Or 10. There's a lot of internal conflict, so
Not sure I'm the right guy.
just come by and say hello. I think you'll like us. We already owe you.
Listen up. This may be the dark zone. And you may think you're some bad motherfuckers. But I've got news for you. There are bigger motherfuckers out here. We're taking this outpost. But we've got to be smart, and we've got to have a plan. Bruno and Knuckles, you take the left flank. Duchess and Pebbles on the right. Heavy, you're with me. Once Heavy and I draw the JTF out, wait until you have a clear shot before opening fire. When I give the signal, Bruno and Knuckles kick in the back door and sweep through. Be careful not to cross into our sight line. Stay alert until you hear me give the all clear. I want this clean and casualty-free. Any questions? Then let's roll. Keener, I'm guessing.
Good guess.
Figures. You look more like a stockbroker than a killer.
Your guys made the same miscalculation.
They were family. Doesn't seem like that word means much to you.
No, not really. But I needed to get your attention.
You've got it now.
I know. I'm gonna keep it for the next couple of months. Unless you want this to happen to more of your family.
I don't appreciate threats.
How about incentives? Incentives like, I'll let your family live.
You don't seem to understand the difference between threats and incentives.
I'm a firm believer in using both the carrot and the stick, and I got plenty of both to offer. Stay in my good graces, and you will rule this city uncontested. I will make sure of that.
All right. So what do you want? I'm gonna need a list.
Here you go.
Some of these are gonna be hard to find. Sarah crates aren't so bad. These specialized chemicals and viral cultures, though, they'll take some time.
I'm patient, but I'm job number 1. Unless you want to start experiencing staff loss.
Fuck you, Keener. These people are family.
Just think of me as a second cousin if that makes it easier.
I won't, and it doesn't. But I'll get the shit on your list with the condition that you leave us alone.
Loaded at the pier. I'll give times and locations for deliveries. Don't worry. I'll make it worth your while.
Everyone, shut the fuck up! You may have heard rumblings after the bloodbath in Midtown. Yeah, it's true. We lost a lot of good people. People I consider family.
What the fuck happened?
Keener happened. And unless we play ball, he'll keep happening.
Fuck that guy. Let's kill him.
Shut the fuck up, Ron.
I don't like this any more than you. But this is an opportunity for us. And it'll keep us in the good graces of a powerful ally. First things first, we're moving downtown. We're gonna take an enclave in the heart of the financial district itself.
What's an enclave?
God damn it, Ron. Shut the fuck up.
Heavy, you read me? How's the south?
Cleared, boss. 2 casualties on our side. 10, maybe 15 on theirs.
Duchess, you through Federal Hall?
It's clear. Heading south across Wall Street now. No casualties, but a shitload of these LMB fuckers down.
All right. I'm entering the exchange now. Duchess and Heavy, meet up and move on the front. All clear from the back.
Fuck yeah! Let's do this!
Ain't gonna be nothing left of these assholes when we're done.
Try to savor this.
You're already through the hard candy shell. Now, all that's left is a nice, juicy filling.
Damn, you're making me hungry.
These are the same assholes who put you away for life for selling dime bags while they rob millions from pensions. Do your worst. I watched how this country responded to calls from help from those in need. Discarding them to come to the aid of men with means. We showed them. We stormed their castles. We took from them what they took from us. We threw those rich bastards out of their penthouses, and we built something from the ruins. A community. No. A family. Dad'd be proud. Family first, Milenkilev. Oh, he taught me a lot. But not that he meant to. I watched as he bent men to his will. How he corrupted people around him, changing good to bad, the innocent to guilty. The family he built was one of crime, of extortion, of bribery, of murder. I chose the law. And all I saw was a different side of the same coin. Police, corrupt thugs taking petty bribes. Division, ha! Delusional killers of the highest order. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You? Yeah, you're criminals. I am too. We all are. But you didn't deserve what they did to you. So now, we'll take what we can. It's time to ring in a new era.